Hello. Hi. We are going to just wait a few minutes before we start our master class of volumizing secrets and blow dry tips. I'm going to wait for some more people to jump on here. Thank you for taking a moment. I know it's a little bit crazy out there, and so it's so awesome to have this space to connect and share information, share tips, and just stay connected during these very unprecedented times. So thank you for being here. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. If you want to ask any questions, yes, Chris and I totally love Credo too. So I'm so excited to have been asked by them to come on here and talk about one of my favorite clean beauty hair care lines, which is EVOLVh. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to try to answer them as we go through this masterclass. And I also will go through your questions afterwards because I want to be available for you to answer anything. We'll just wait a little bit longer here, and I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hope you all are well. Hello, hello. How to straighten the roots. I would say there's a couple tips I can, we'll go over during the blow dry section of it, but also some different tools that you can use. So definitely make sure that I answer that question before we go. Hello, Christy. Hi. It's so good to be on here. I feel so connected already to everybody. But again, thank you guys, everybody, for being here. This is Credo's masterclass, which I'm so thankful they were given. They had this opportunity to put together a masterclass for everybody. So you have different times to come on and different topics and ways to connect and learn. My name is Angela Catania. I'm the founder of Beyond the Ponytail. I also have been a huge fan of EVOLVh, which is the hair care line that I use in the salon. I also am a stylist for 20 years and work behind the chair. So I've experienced a lot of different hair care lines, and I absolutely fell in love with EVOLVh, what they stand for, all their beautiful ingredients, and also fell in love with Credo. I was introduced to the store and everyone that worked there and was always completely impressed by the amount of education that they give you as soon as you walk through the door. So I, again, am thrilled to be here for you. The way the format could work for today, I want to talk about a new product line that they just launched, which is Insta Volume, which I have to say, again, I've used EVOLVh's products for 5+ years now, and it's always fun to play with new products. The Insta Volume that I started using, I'm a little obsessed about, so it's going to be really fun to explain to you my experience, how I feel, tips on how to use it, and then be able to answer any questions about any blow dry tips. Thank you, Beauty by Benz. Love Beyond the Ponytail. A little bit about Beyond the Ponytail. It's an inspirational page, a platform that I've created of all things styling, mostly braids and updos, and I just devoted a lot of time to celebrate the artists that create these beautiful looks from all around the world. So if you want to check it out, it's at Beyond the Ponytail, and it's just a great space and a community that I'm super proud of. So the new product that EVOLVh, again, ask questions. I'm going to try to get them to you, but it looks like a lot of people are coming and asking questions. So at the end of the masterclass, I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer anything that you have. But again, I'm a stylist. I've worked behind the chair for 20 years, so I do have a lot of experience. Ask away, and I want to just be a good source of information for you right now on this live from Credo. So EVOLVh just launched two new products that I've been playing with. It's Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment and Insta Volume, the Volumizing Elixir. And those two work really, really well together. I would say the perfect client that not a person, see, I'm thinking as a stylist, the perfect person this is for is someone with fine hair that are looking for volume, and even might have a little bit of extra oil on the second or third day. This treatment that you're using in the shower with the ingredients, I've been super impressed with. So the first part of the line, the Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment, it's kind of a new revolutionary approach to volume, because you're just using one product in the shower, which I thought was really intriguing and interesting, so I had to get my hands on it. In the shower, if your hair is kind of clean, put one pump. You're gonna get a lot of suds like you normally do with all of the EVOLVh's products. If your hair tends to be a little dirty because you're not washing it for maybe 3 or 4 or 5 days, you might need 2 pumps of this. Put this in your hair, rub it in, suds it up, and leave it in your hair while you do everything else in the shower. There is no conditioner. It is just a one-stop treatment in the shower. The ingredients in here are tapioca starch and flax. That will go in, clean the scalp, remove any excess sebum, and really you kind of almost feel like a little bit of a tingling effect, which you know it's working. So you want to leave this in for about 3 to 5 minutes. Again, I put it in and I leave it in the whole entire time that I'm showering, and then before I get out of the shower, I rinse it out. And I felt like when I got out of the shower, my hair was not, I could brush through it without having tangles. But if you wanted to, you could use the second step before you brush out, which is the Volumizing Elixir. This also has the tapioca starch and the flax in there that will add the volume and also lowers the pH balance of your hair. So this will act as, out of the shower, it lowers the pH balance of your hair back down. Oh, so what is the product? The product that we're talking about is Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment. It's a one-step in the shower, and then Insta Volume Volumizing Elixir, which is what you use out of the shower. So I washed my hair yesterday, and I didn't have many tangles. I used the elixir. I got incredible lift and shine when I was blow drying it, and was really impressed. And what I'll do is I'll go through and show you how I was blow drying it. But with the products, they're so moisturizing in the shower that I felt like I wasn't missing a step as far as not having the conditioner. I felt like my hair was super clean. And again, when I got out of the shower and I used the elixir spray, I combed it right through and I started with my blow dry. There's another product also, which is the Total Control, which is if you wanted to put something on your hair before you blow dry it. It wasn't necessary. I didn't use it, but I do love this for extra volume, and that will complement what the Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment has and the Volumizing Elixir. Let me see, I'm gonna go in here and both of Insta Volume are life-changing and cleansing. I agree. I've used it twice. The question was, both Insta Volume products are life-changing. I agree. It was a one step in the shower. I've got more volume than I have, and I've only used those 2 products out of the shower. It's also awesome for people with thick, coarse hair who get greasy roots. Again, if you are a client, if you are a person that has extra sebum, or your roots tend to get a little oily on day 2, this is an amazing product because of the tapioca starch and the flax. Those 2 ingredients cleanse the hair. It's almost like it's almost like in place of like a dry shampoo. It really goes in there and cleanses the hair and gives you the lift that you're looking for, and really takes away all that extra sebum. So you can do day 2 and day 3. What I want to do as far as, let's see, what is the product you're talking about? The brand. The brand is EVOLVh, and the products are Insta Volume, which is a cleansing treatment and a volumizing elixir. So I'm just going to go through here and look at some of. Yes, you should be intrigued. Like I said, I've used a lot of their products, and this one is really fun to play with and blow dry with because of the amount of volume and just the way that my hair feels. And this is day 2. Awesome. I love these questions. Curly wavy hair, awesome. All right, so here's some styling tips for blow drying. I recommend having at least 3 clips for when you are blow drying your hair. I clip up the top. I'm gonna take this section and clip it here. And this is just for a really good blow dry that's gonna last you for at least 2 or 3 days. Now, out of the shower, I would spray the elixir on. You can spray it at the root and on the ends. And then go in with your round brush. And you're gonna follow, the blow dryer is gonna follow the brush. And you don't necessarily have to continue to use the brush and move your arm like this. You get in there and roll it and leave it like this. It's gonna save your arms from getting too tired. If you want more volume, I would take this and just over direct it up. And then there's a cool shot button that you can use that will really set in that curl, which is really is a button that you should be very familiar with. I'm going to show you a little bit of the volume that you get on the side. So I've sprayed this into the root. Again, I'm curling the brush, curling the hair on the brush, and I'm letting the heat straighten that out. And I've got a ton amount of volume. And it still feels clean. It still feels really clean, but just an incredible amount of volume. And that was just a little bit of the elixir sprayed on dry hair and then blow dried into the hair. So for a tip for 2nd and 3rd day is if you get some extra sebum at the scalp, I would spray this on at the root. And so this is going to be maybe in lieu of a dry shampoo. You would spray that on the root, use the heat, spray it in, and that tapioca starch and flax is going to absorb that excess sebum, and you're going to get an amazing amount of lift right out the root. And that's done on 2nd and 3rd day for a ton more volume. What I did today was my 2nd day. So I went in, sectioned the hair, sprayed some more volumizing elixir at the root, and touched up my blow dry. And it was like I just blew dry my hair again. I've got incredible volume. And I wish you guys could feel this because it still feels very clean, but there's a little bit of a grip to it that if I wanted to, I could go in with an iron or a flat iron. And because of the flax, it gives it a lot of memory, so your curl's really gonna last. Let's see here if there's any other questions. If you have any questions, can this replace our normal shampoo and conditioner? It does replace your normal shampoo and conditioner. The cleansing treatment, the cleansing treatment is all you need in the shower to cleanse, and it does have a lower pH balance, so you're gonna get moisture and nourishment to the hair. The Insta Volume Volumizing Elixir has a lower pH balance to bring down the pH balance of the hair. It also has UV and heat protectant, so this is going to be added for the blow dry to really protect your hair from the heat of the dryer or any of your irons. So it's just one thing in the shower and then the second one out of the shower. Let's see here. What is your product? Okay. Yes, there is a heat protectant in there, also UV. Let's see. Can you show how the product looks in your hand? Absolutely. This is the cleansing treatment. It feels much like any of the shampoos. It's very lightweight. There's a signature scent of grapefruit. It's essential oil that they've added. And then the elixir is a spray. Very lightweight. Again, it has that signature smell of grapefruit in it. And just a really lightweight clean. Even with all of the products from EVOLVh, you're always gonna feel instant volume because it cleanses so well and light and airy. I feel it's like almost super bouncy. Let's see, is this for every day, every other day? I would say depending on how often you wash your hair, I always recommend to anybody that you should wash your hair every other day or every 2 or 3 days, whichever you prefer. But if for somebody that feels like they need to wash their hair every day because they start to get very oily, this is a perfect alternative for you because of the tapioca starch and the flax that's in the shampoo. It's going to absorb that extra sebum and you'll be able to push your washing an extra day. Now on that extra day, if you feel like you don't have time to wash your hair, I would then reach for my volumizing elixir and spray that on the root in lieu of like a dry shampoo and blow dry that in the hair. The elixir also has the tapioca starch and flax in it that's going to also absorb and give you that lift, but also give you that clean, fresh feeling that you get from after a wash. You can, of course, always use it every day. You can wash your hair. If you are in need of washing every day, absolutely, it's gentle enough to do that. It is safe for color-treated hair. All of EVOLVh's products are made and formulated to be safe for color-treated hair. Can wavy, curly hair people use these products? Absolutely. I feel like EVOLVhd was born with the wavy, curly person in mind. I know a lot of their original lines were formulated for that, or the wash and go. I normally will wash my hair and let it air dry because I have a natural wave to it. But since using the Insta Volume, I've really been kind of loving blow drying my hair again, just because of the amount of volume that I'm getting and the way that my hair feels clean for a few days. So I've kind of went to wearing my hair blown out for that reason, being, discovering Insta Volume. Can I use the cleansing treatment if I have extensions? Yes, this is gentle, it's paraben free, it's sulfate free, it's cruelty free. So it's gentle on all hair types and extensions, absolutely. If you wash every day, it's gentle enough to use every day. You just need less of it. Absolutely. So if your hair was clean and you wanted to wash it every day, I would only use 1 pump. But if you're going on extra days and you feel like you've kind of pushed your limit, which we always love to do, I have washed my hair with this after about 4 days, and I used 2 pumps, or you can use 1 pump rub it in, see if you're getting the amount of lather that you desire, rinse a little bit out, and then add a tiny bit more and rub that into your scalp again, and then you're gonna get that lather that you're looking for. Let's see. Hi, Mila. Hi, Lisa. Boris is on here. Hello, Boris. Hi, ladies. How long does the volume last? I always find that my hair will have a lot of volume when I first blow dry it, but is flat 30 minutes later. So I washed my hair yesterday and I had volume all day with the cleanser and the volumizing elixir on the root, blow dried in. I did do a blow dry. I did hold the hair up away from the root and blow dry it up like this. If you want more lift at the root, you can spray the elixir here and keep on layering it and blow drying it. The more that you layer the elixir on the hair, you're going to get more lift that's gonna last longer. That's just from my experience being a hairstylist. As the more you layer on that product, the more grip and volume you're gonna get. But again, I wore my hair, it felt incredible all day yesterday after I washed with it and blew dry with it. And then this morning, I wanted to play with the elixir in lieu of like a dry shampoo or something. And so I wanted to play to see how much volume I got. So I sprayed a little bit in, re-blew dry my hair really quickly on dry hair, and I got that volume again. But my hair is gonna look like this for the whole day. So it's one of those things, like, you really have to try it, because once I tried it, I got on the phone with EVOLVh and Boris, and I was like, this is incredible. My hair has never gotten so much volume so easily. So it's one of those things that you need to try and see what it feels like, because it's been fun. I've had an awesome time playing with the products. I love the idea of freshening up your blow dry this way. Absolutely. Thank you. Someone said your hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. As a stylist, I do brides, and when I have someone come in for special occasions, I have them come in with dry, clean hair. The first thing I do is I'm gonna reach for my volumizing elixir, and I'm gonna spray that in at the root on their dry hair and blow dry that in. It's gonna dry quickly because their hair is already dry and you're just adding this extra volume, and you will be amazed on how much volume you get, but it's still very soft as far as like shiny and silky, but it has that ability to lift, and then you can style on top of that. But to refresh your blow dry, I highly recommend spraying a little bit of volumizing elixir on your hair, blow drying it really quickly in, and then it's like you have a brand new blowout again, which is exactly what I did today. Yes, we do. Look at that volume. So excited. Sometimes I'm speechless just because I'm so passionate about styling hair, but I've had a really great time. I remember blow drying my hair for the first time with these two products, with the volumizing elixir and the cleansing treatment. And I literally said, oh my goodness, because the volume that I got with just those two products was something that totally excited me. So I told Boris, I'm like, get me on live. I want to share the experience that I have, because this is a new approach to volume. It's a new approach to a quicker way in the shower, and I think that's cool, and I think it's really fun to try new things. Let's see here. Can you mix and match this with other EVOLVh formulas? Absolutely. Anything in the EVOLVh line, you can always mix and match and cross over the lines, anything at all. One of my favorites is the Smart Start. I use that on everything and always as a refresher as well. They're mixing and matching and formulating. That's the beauty about the EVOLVh products, is they're formulated to always mix well with each other. So you can absolutely use this with other products that are in the line. Again, I did not use Total Control on my hair today because I just wanted to concentrate on the 2 products that we were talking about today. But Total Control can be absolutely added to your blow dry as just an extra layer of volume, depending on the purpose or your texture or what you want to achieve from that. Please save. I will save this live. Thank you. I don't like, so maybe you'll answer this, but does the spray protect against heat damage? Yes, it protects against heat damage and UV. So EVOLVh, of course, is always thinking about that, and they're always putting that protection in their products. So it absolutely does that. Great question. We love wavies and curlies. I love it. Could you please save this live? Yes. All right. You guys had awesome questions, and I invite you to try these products. It's Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment, Insta Volume Volumizing Elixir. You can always find these at Credo.com. Please continue to watch and ask questions. I will be going back through this live later today to answer anything. I can send you a quick DM, or you can DM, or again, it's been really fun to discover new ways to create volume. I invite you to try this. I invite you to use the Volumizing Elixir on day 2 and day 3 to blow dry into your hair. That's going to give you so much more volume, and it's going to make that blow dry that you've done last as long as you want. So it's I've been really impressed, and I've been just grateful to come on here and share what my experience have been with these 2 products from EVOLVh. Again, you can, I will be saving this, so you can always go back and listen and ask more questions, but you can also find Insta Volume Cleansing Treatment and Insta Volume Volumizing Elixir at credobeauty.com. Thank you so much.